Simple science. What is temperature? Temperature is a measure of how hot or cold things are. If you touch an ice cube, you can tell that it is cold. And if you touch some warm water, you can tell that it is warm. But your sense of touch does not allow you to judge temperature very accurately. And it can be dangerous to touch objects that are very hot or very cold. A thermometer is a tool used to make accurate measurements of temperature. This thermometer is graduated in degrees Celsius, the unit used to measure temperature. The temperature of the ice is 0 degrees Celsius, and the boiling water is 100 degrees Celsius. The temperature of the hot tea is 80 degrees Celsius, and room temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. What happens when the tea is left standing for half an hour? The temperature drops as the tea slowly cools down. In general, warm objects will cool down until they are the same temperature as their surroundings. Similarly, cool things will warm up until they reach the same temperature as their surroundings. That is why ice melts when left out at room temperature. Thermal insulators can help keep cold objects cold by slowing the heat flow from the surroundings to the cold object. For example, heat cannot pass easily through a thick layer of polystyrene wrapped around the ice, so the ice stays cold for longer. Similarly, thermal insulators help keep warm objects warm, because they slow heat loss from the warm object to their surroundings. So the layer of polystyrene can also be used to keep the hot tea hot for longer. Some materials are better thermal insulators than others. For example, wood and plastics are better thermal insulators than metals. Metals are good conductors of both heat and electricity. That is why we heat things up in metal saucepans on a stove. The metal quickly transfers heat from the hot element to the soup. However, the handle of the saucepan is made of plastic, so that we do not get burned when we touch the handle. And the spoon we use for stirring the hot soup is made of wood for the same reason.